Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good morning, Utah. Happy Monday. The time is currently 5:45. Here's a live look outside in Cedar City with our Southern Utah University camera network. Nice and quiet on a cool start to the morning in Cedar City, where that temperature sitting at 45 degrees. Meanwhile, Park City Mountain, we now have the sunrise glow over the horizon. The camera's gone from black and white to see the full color of the sunrise. And that's a really pretty view in the Wasatch back. Temperatures range in the 30s, 40s, and 50s for most spots across the state. So it really just depends on where you are. St. George, you're currently in the warm spot, currently sitting at 61 degrees. Your out the door forecast along the Wasatch front. You'll be fine with a sweater as you head out the door, and then you'll mainly be wanting a t-shirt this afternoon. Most of us through most of the day will check in with mostly sunny skies across the northern half of the state, but from this afternoon into this evening, we will start to see some increasing clouds as a weak system approaches from the northwest. And that weak system by this afternoon into this evening will bring at least a chance for a few isolated showers and thunderstorms generally to northern Utah. But over the next couple of days, we will see a series of weak systems to keep us slightly unsettled, but we're not looking at any drastic cool downs. And overall, the wet weather potential won't be too high. We'll talk more about that in just one moment. But focusing on your daytime highs and your overnight lows first, you'll see that most spots across the state outside of the high country will see daytime highs in the 70s and 80s. And there is a chance that some spots along the Wasatch front see daytime highs in the low 80s, while St. George is likely to lead the way, coming in with a daytime high of 92. Monticello will get to 70, we'll get to 71 in Bryce Canyon, while Milford will see a daytime high of 82. So for today, there will be the potential for isolated showers and thunderstorms, and you can see that it mainly encompasses the northern half of the state, and then down into southern Utah, mainly encompasses the high country there. So if we're going to see anything along the Wasatch front, mainly going to be during the second half of the day. But over the high terrain, that chance will really start during the early afternoon. And we'll go ahead and start the Futurecast, and I'll stop this at 4 o'clock this afternoon, where the Futurecast does show a few showers and thunderstorms bubbling up in eastern Utah and in the southern half of the state, mainly in the high terrain. But as that weak system approaches from the northwest, you can see as we move into this evening, even along the Wasatch front, you can't completely rule out the chance of a shower finding you. Looks like we'll calm down during the overnight hours, and we'll do it all over again for our Tuesday with another weak system coming in from the northwest. But tomorrow's wet weather potential actually could favor the central and southern portion of the state, again still favoring the high terrain there. Then on Wednesday, just some lingering moisture, a few spotty showers and thunderstorms in the high terrain. But once we move into the middle of the week and the second half of the week, our temperatures will start to warm back up to basically what we're going to see out there today. So those weak systems will bring a fraction of a cool down, but still staying near or even slightly above our seasonal averages, with those temperatures climbing again Thursday into Friday. And this is a look at the temperature outlook over the next 6 to 10 days, and it does show that these spring-like temperatures, for the most part, look like they're going to be staying around here in the extended period. Now, we could trend a little bit cooler into next week, but overall, looks like these mild temperatures are here to stay for the most part. But we'll keep you posted on that and see if there's any changes moving forward. And St. George will be right around 90 degrees the next several days, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. I do anticipate we'll see a little bit more in the way of cloud coverage on our Tuesday. And if I had to put a wet weather potential on St. George for tomorrow, probably about 10%. Then temperatures in the low to mid 90s as we round out the work week and move into the upcoming weekend. Then along the Wasatch front, we have that slight chance late today, and then a slight chance again for our Tuesday. Then it's mostly sunny skies with warming temperatures once again for the second half of the work week. Should be in the low 80s again by Friday, with daytime highs holding steady in the 70s and 80s over the weekend under a mix of sun and clouds.